Jake Arrieta, collected win number 3 this year as the Cubs took care of the Phillies 3-1. The Pirates totaled 11 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Julio Teheran grabbed his 2nd win of the year, helping lead.
A good look at the nighttime skyline over St. Louis and Busch Stadium. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
In the second spot tonight.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Ryan Braun now, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk ranging back at the track. He gets there to make the catch. Jimmy Nelson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Matt Carpenter looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
Here's Randall Grichuk, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. His career line against Waka. He's just 1 for 13.
Alvarez.
Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. At the plate, Thad Werdekemper. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Brewers. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Foul tip, held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
1-2. Here it comes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Right side. And he is in there. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Jimmy Nelson. 9-1-2 due up.
Jimmy Nelson.
Hit hard towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Keon Broxton. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Pedro Alvarez. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Into the box, Thad Wertekemper. He swings and lines it to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Shaw is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jet Bandy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fowler going back to the track. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs. Stepping up now, Michael Wacha. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aledmus Diaz becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Dexter Fowler at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off for the Brewers, pitcher Jimmy Nelson. Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman Matt Carpenter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Left fielder Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Kemper has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He drew a walk his first time up.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Wow, he's got some kind of eyesight. He recognized that pitch early, stayed back, and just drove it the other way.
Number 3, second baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail here 4. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals. Numbers.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Number 4.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
32.
here.
Matt
And he
Adams.
lays off there 1-0. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Sliced hard on the ground. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Aledmus Diaz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Broxton is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Drilled to the left side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting.
Ready for a
Jack Bandy.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out. Fowler takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Here's Matt Carpenter as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Ready with another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out. Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the...
Left fielder, Randall Richett.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
Stephen Piscotty is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready once again, Jed Jerko. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the belt, kicks and deals. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Zach Duke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
29.
Play ball.
Zach Duke. Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman
Willie Peralta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound
Now
and start the home
Brewers,
7th.
number 38, Willie Peralta.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Greg Garcia has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line for Zach Duke. And look out as that one ran in and got him. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Kevin Segrist enters the game from the pen, and because this is a
Kevin Segrist.
digging in and looking for more, Thad Wardekemper. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Wardekemper.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Bandy.
Let's play ball.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Tough slider down low for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Into the windup and the pitch. Matt Carpenter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk. His career line against Willie Peralta, 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. And that misses for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Sun Hwan Oh enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is.
45. Justin Morneau. Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Cardinals.
Michael Rivera takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
28. Michael Rivera.
4-1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. But they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Johnny Peralta.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Ryan Webb will make an appearance
Now
here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Ryan Webb.
In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Brewers slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jimmy Nelson earns the win, his second. Michael Wacha was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.